The next question is, can we change the payment term at invoice creation level at any time? Like at any time when we create an invoice creation in AR module. So the payment term will be defaulted, right? Can we change that or can we restrict that?
Yes, we can change the payment term.
So then what is the setup? What is the prerequisites we have to do?
I think system options level you can enable the payment term.
System options level.
Yes, sir.
So why the system option will comes up here? So we are, so now tell me at what level you are applying a payment term for invoice, like I mean what the payment term at what levels you can apply? Payment term can be applied at customer level and next level invoice level. There are two ways we can apply payment term. Okay. So now question is, can I override? Can I change the payment term for the invoice? Yes. So you can change the, or you can modify the payment term, but the only thing is you have to enable override term option at a customer profile class level. So two levels we can do. One thing you can do at customer profile class level. So the profile which is available for customer, for all the customer, that option will be work like if you enable it customer profile class, then it will be applied the customer profile, like the customer profile which is added, which is assigned to the customers. For all the customers, we can change the payment terms in invoice level. That is one option. Next one is you can change that, you can modify that at customer level. So if you do go to the customer, there is a profile there, you can change it. Okay, profile history level, you can go and select a profile class and like you can click on actions button, you can edit it. Okay, so there you can enable if you want. So then ఆ పర్టికులర్ కస్టమర్ మాత్రమే పేమెంట్ టర్మ్ అనేది మనం మాడిఫై చేయొచ్చు. ఓకేనా? సో if you applied at customer profile class level, it will apply for all the customers. If you enable the override term at a customer level, it will apply for only for particular customer. Only option is override term. Override terms option we have. Okay. The next question, is it possible to cancel the invoice in receivables? Is it possible to cancel the invoice in receivables?
We don't have option to cancel, but we can create on the credit note and we'll do that.
Yeah. Anybody? Yeah. So directly we cannot cancel it, but if I want to cancel, so we have to that invoice should be not paid. Any receipt should not be applied to the invoice. Any adjustments should not be applied. Any credit memos. So the invoice should be open. Then you can cancel it. The only way, I mean, the only option we have is So if you want to cancel the invoice, so it should be open. Okay. There is no payments, adjustments, credit memos should not be applied. Okay. Okay. Can we define approvals for, invoices in AR? So in AP level, we have AP invoices, we have approval, right? Approval flow. Can we configure the same to AR model, AR transactions and receipts? AR transactions. Yeah, we can configure approval flow using BPM workflow for the receivables as well. Okay. And can anybody tell that is it possible to upload or create multiple receivable activities in Oracle Fusion?
So we can create a growth spreadsheet.
How we can create? Can you explain the setup? I mean, how we can do that?
So multiple
Okay, let me show you that screen level. Okay, I will tell you how we can do that. So I'm sharing the screen, the application screen. So usually when you go to the home button, so go to setup and maintenance. Okay, so select setup as financials. There we have receivables. So you can see manage receivable activities. Okay, if you open it, I don't see any option here to import. But thing is, select here and view option level, columns, enable actions. Now action button will be enabled. Okay, there you can see action button. Now we can see import and export. Import and export. Use the import from CSV file, then you can create. The CSV file can be imported. Okay, so for every setup, we can do that. CSV, using CSV file, you can import the setups. Okay. Yeah, the answer is, so this is the answer. So you can go to actions, there you can export CSV, download file, and our receivable activities can be added, and you can upload the same file, import the same file. The next question, how many types of receipts can we create in AR model? How many receipts? How many type of receipts?
One is standard, another one is the miscellaneous receipt.
Okay, good, correct answer. So we have standard invoice, okay, standard receipt, which can be created against the customer invoices, and the miscellaneous receipt which can be created against other incomes which is not related to any customer. Okay, and what are the prerequisites for miscellaneous receipt? Can anybody tell the prerequisites of miscellaneous receipt?
We have to create a receivable activity.
Okay, correct. So we have to create one receivable activity. So when you try to create a receipt, if you select a standard, then receivable activity will not show up. But when you select a miscellaneous type, receipt type, then a new mandatory field will be enabled. That is called receivable activity. So there you have to pick one of the receivable activity. For that, you have to create a receivable activity before. సో మనకి రిసీబుల్ యాక్టివిటీ అనేది అక్కడ క్రియేట్ చేస్తాం. మేనేజ్ రిసీబుల్ యాక్టివిటీలోకి వెళ్ళి ఒక రిసీబుల్ యాక్టివిటీ విత్ యాక్టివిటీ టైప్ విత్ మిస్లేనియస్. మిస్లేనియస్ అనే ఒక యాక్టివిటీ టైప్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని దానికి సంబంధించి జిఎల్ అకౌంటింగ్ స్ట్రింగ్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, రిసీబుల్ యాక్టివిటీ లెవెల్. సో దాంతో మనకి ఈ రిసీబుల్ ఈ యాక్టివిటీ టైప్ క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది. దెన్ వెన్ యూ క్రియేట్ receivable one receipt, miscellaneous receipt, then the same GL accounting string what you have provided account activity, that will be picked. Okay, so next, how many levels adjustments we have in here? Now tell me how many levels of adjustments we have in here.
In 2 levels, invoice adjustment.
Okay,
Under level we can do the write-off.
and repeat it again.
Invoice level we can do the adjustments, and receipt level you can do write-off.
Very good. So we have two type of adjustments, 2 levels of adjustments. Okay, invoice level we have invoice adjustment saying that the bad dates or credit memos we can apply for the invoice. Okay, adjustments you can say manage adjustments, you can apply bad dates. Okay, credit memos all automatically applied. And next is receipt level adjustment. Receipt level adjustment, what we can do is receipt write-off, customer refunds, discounts. These are the adjustments we can say at a receipt level. Okay, now tell me what is the prerequisite for invoice adjustment? So you said the invoice adjustment, invoice level adjustment is like one of the adjustment we have bad debt adjustments, right? So whatever adjustment we have at invoice level, what is the prerequisites for invoice adjustment?
In transaction type level we can enable the adjustment posting.
Okay,
And receivable activity level we can do the adjustments and active typical adjustment. And after that we can create the new user and
okay.
provide the roles and data access. Like that.
And
And
main
after that log in with new user and do the approve adjustment.
You missed one more setup.
Yeah, it is
Approval
approval limit.
limit. Give
Yeah,
the
correct,
to new user.
correct. Approval limit.
Like a document typical adjustment, like that.
Yeah. So document type is adjustment. We can provide the approval limits to the another user. Okay, not only new user, we can give to another user. So in Oracle Fusion, can we approve myself? Okay, I created adjustment. Can I approve the same adjustment?
Same user cannot approve it.
Okay. Can I create approval limits for my own user?
Yeah, we can create, but we cannot approve it.
We can create. We can create our own user for approval limits, you are saying. Okay, yeah. So we can create, I mean, when the user who is created invoice adjustment, so the same user cannot be approved. So even though we have approval limits, even though you have approval limits, okay, but you cannot approve what you created. So it should go to, I mean, it should go to another user. Another user, I mean, a user can be applied. I mean, a user can be approved it. Now tell me what are the prerequisites for receipt write-off? So you said that adjustment, invoice adjustment, you said that. But now tell me prerequisites for receipt write-off functionality.
In system option level, we can provide the from limit receipt write off on to write off receipt like that. We can provide as per requirement.
Receipt write up to setups, sir, and receivable activity and approval limits.
Okay. Receipt activity and
Receivable activity and approval limits, sir. Receipt write up prerequisite.
okay. Any more? Yeah, we have three setups like someone mentioned like from and to at receivable system options, right? Yeah. So we have three setups like at manage receivable system options level, we have to provide from and to receipt write-off amount. So the minimum amount and the maximum amount. Then you can create a receivable activity, okay, for receipt write-off. Then you can create approval limits for users with the receivable receipt write-off. Okay. And tell me, just a minute.